Ryan Reynolds has never shied away from playful moments, but one of the most talked about instances was when he passionately kissed Andrew Garfield at the 2017 Golden Globes. With Blake Lively sitting right beside them, the unexpected moment sparked conversations everywhere. It all started when Andrew jokingly suggested that Ryan should kiss him instead of his wife if he won the award.
I lost the award to Ryan Gosling, who went up and said, and Garfield and I were like, you know, Garfield's like, if you win, don't kiss your wife, just kiss me. And I was like, done.
Ryan loved the idea instantly and was fully on board. As the two actors sat beside each other with Blake on the other side, they planned to make the moment even more hilarious. The best part? Blake had no idea what was about to happen until it did.
The plan was that he would kind of move towards his wife and then kind of last minute.
Unfortunately, Ryan didn't win the award. Ryan Gosling took home the trophy instead. But that didn't stop the excitement. Andrew encouraged Ryan to go through with the kiss anyway, and he was more than happy to oblige. The two locked lips in a passionate kiss while Blake threw her head back in laughter. Although Ryan never explained why he went for it, Andrew later revealed, "I just wanted Ryan to know that I loved him, no matter whether he won or lost. Winning doesn't matter, it's how you play the game." Since then, Ryan has continued to gush about the kiss, calling Andrew gorgeous and saying he was lucky to have shared that moment with him in front of everyone. While many fans found it fun and lighthearted, others, like Piers Morgan, weren't too pleased, calling the display of affection weird. Despite Ryan's well-known marriage to Blake Lively, this was just one of many moments that made people question if there was more to his flirty nature than just humor.
Why Ryan Reynolds kissed Andrew Garfield?
Really? Is that really a question? Why?
I know. Have you seen Andrew Garfield?
Have you seen him and Andrew Garfield?
Yeah. I didn't even know I was kissing him until I found out when I got home that night. There should be a map just to get out of his eye.
When someone repeatedly talks about a kiss, it's clear that it was special to them. Ryan has reminisced about that moment multiple times, even joking about the idea of coming out of the closet just to be with Andrew. But for Ryan, it's always about the people around him at the moment, because if the opportunity arises, he could be gay for anyone.
Can Jake Gyllenhaal kiss?
Dude, I'm not Andrew Garfield. Sorry.
Ryan has never been afraid to openly express his attraction to male celebrities, even while being married to Blake. In one instance, when asked if he would kiss Jake Gyllenhaal, Ryan's excitement was undeniable. And if Jake had been down to make out, Ryan would have been more than happy to explore that. Ryan didn't stop there. He also admitted to having a huge crush on Jason Bateman. Without hesitation, he named Jason as the guy he'd love to kiss and get frisky with, simply because they were seated next to each other when the question was asked. Interestingly, this wasn't the first time Ryan Reynolds went for a spontaneous kiss with a man. Back in the days of Two Guys, a Girl and a Pizza Place, Ryan surprised everyone when he kissed his co-star, even though the script didn't call for it.
You know I love you.
I love you too.
In fact, Ryan made multiple attempts to kiss Nathan Fillion on that set, just being his playful self. Even after all these years, their close bond remains strong. Their bromance didn't end with the show. They've continued to express their admiration for each other publicly, making fans wonder, was Ryan just joking or is there more to it? But when it comes to Ryan's rumored romantic connections, there's one person who has fueled speculation more than anyone else, Hugh Jackman. Their interactions, affectionate gestures, and undeniable chemistry often make it seem like there's a third person in Ryan and Blake's marriage.
My wife Blake calls Hugh my other wife.
Ryan even joked about missing Blake, while Hugh stood right beside him, playfully acting as her stand-in.
Stop.
Please
come back.
I can't kiss him anymore. I can't pretend to be you. I just can't. I'm trying, but it's just...
He's basically...
Anymore. Hugh was saying I can't kiss him anymore.
But beyond the jokes, Hugh has played a real role in Ryan's life. At times, he's even looked after Ryan's kids like they were his own. Their bond extends beyond Hollywood banter. It's a deep and long-standing friendship that fans can't help but analyze.
And all of his children, I'm still looking after them.
Yeah, I know. And he's a great dad. He's doing really well. Thank you. Thank you for that.
What makes their relationship even more intriguing is the possibility of deeper emotional ties. The rumors of Ryan and Hugh being a closet couple have lingered for years, and interestingly, Hugh was in Ryan's life long before Blake Lively, even before Ryan was married to Scarlett Johansson. Fans have always loved Ryan's playful trolling of Blake, but what's even more telling is that he shares the same dynamic with Hugh. It's clear that trolling is Ryan's love language, and it's something he and Hugh have been doing long before Blake entered the picture. Their connection dates all the way back to 2008, when they met on the set of X-Men Origins, Wolverine. At the time, Hugh had a protective stance towards Scarlett, playfully warning Ryan, "You better be on your best behavior, pal. I'm watching you." Since then, their flirtatious friendship has only grown. From Hugh posting pictures of them together with captions like, "Seriously mate, you've got to stop following me. Security," to Ryan interrupting Hugh's birthday video while lying in bed dressed as Deadpool, their dynamic is equal parts hilarious and suspiciously affectionate.
I think he's a good match for anyone, even Blake. I tell her that all the time, and she agrees, but they're sort of, it's kids, it's a whole thing.
I know.
They're locked into it.
Although Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman joke around a lot, Hugh has often made flirty comments like, "That's why I can't be with him," hinting at a connection they just can't resist. Their close friendship has lasted longer than Ryan's marriage to Blake, and no matter what happens in their personal relationships, they never let anything come between them. What's even crazier is that Ryan wants to keep this bromance going forever. In an emotional and playful birthday message to Hugh, Ryan wrote, "I hope we get to do this till we're 90, referring to their on-screen chemistry. With their public displays of affection and undeniable bond, Hugh has never shied away from being expressive, both in real life and in his career.
I'm really busy doing some stuff, and if don't give him too much attention. That's why I can't be there. There'll be sun. Happy birthday. Have a great day."
As someone who starred in The Greatest Showman and The Boy from Oz, Hugh has always been proud of the roles he's taken on.
You can't be a star without having a gay rumor out there, can you? Let's face it. You know how I feel about it.
Not only has he convincingly portrayed gay characters on screen, but his interactions with Ryan sometimes feel too real for two people who claim to be just friends. Ryan has also had his fair share of passionate moments with other male actors. In Free Guy, his scene with Channing Tatum left fans in shock. When Channing put his hands on Ryan's waist and leaned in close, the chemistry was undeniable, leaving many questioning whether Ryan was really just acting.
There's a scene with my boyfriend, and we kiss in the scene. And someone had clearly come who was an X-Men fan. And as we kiss, I hear this, "Don't do it, Wolverine! No!"
Ryan. Unlike Free Guy, where things were left to the imagination, this time Ryan went all in. The passionate kiss between him and Conan lasted for a very long time, making it one of his boldest moments.
That's deep. No, it's not. It's like I can taste you.
From their playful conversations to the moment they jumped on each other, Ryan seemed eager to explore his sexuality, even though he's married. The craziest part? Notebook 2 isn't even a real movie. Fans believe it was just an excuse for Ryan to be his authentic self on screen. While some claim the kiss was part of a fun promotion for a potential Notebook sequel, others think Ryan simply took advantage of the moment and thoroughly enjoyed it. Ryan never seems to run out of opportunities to kiss men. 6 years after his viral kiss with Andrew Garfield, Ryan happily shared a tender moment with Henrik Lundqvist, right in front of a cheering audience.
Honestly, I'm just glad that I have my thumb back.
Yeah.
Touch and go there for a minute.
The two men were clearly delighted to be seated together, enough to share a spontaneous, intimate moment. But what stands out the most is how Ryan continues to embrace these moments openly. Despite being married and publicly identifying as straight, he never shies away from these interactions, almost as if he enjoys testing the waters of his sexuality.